Good morning, everyone. It is Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I want to welcome you to my Monday morning live. It seems like forever since I have been here live with you guys. I am just trying to bring up on my iPad so that I can see. There we go. And there I am. All right, I need to adjust my lighting. Oh my goodness. It is a dull and dreary day here in southwestern Ontario. So my lighting, which is always not great for me, I think I'm okay. It looks bright enough. Good morning, Anne. How are you today? Thanks for joining. Yes, it feels like forever since I've been live with you guys because of my sale. So thank you so much, everybody that joined me live for my sale. Those of you that could come, I truly do appreciate it. I sold a lot of stuff, which makes me happy. I still have so much more to sell, so I am going to slowly work on getting it loaded onto, I don't know if I'll do it on my blog or if I'll do it on how I'll do it, but I will be selling online some of my retired products. So before we get started, my very first in-person event in over 2 years, Stampin' Bingo, is on May the 12th at 6:30 p.m. It's a Thursday evening. I still have just a few spots left. I'm keeping it down for numbers so that we can stay safe. I'm asking that everybody wear a mask because, you know, we're not socializing too awful much yet. So that is on May the 12th. Please contact me if you would like to reserve your spot. As I said, I've only got a few spots left. In Color Club, I have filled one club, and oh my goodness, I am so appreciative. Thank you so much, everybody who has signed up. I'm looking to fill another club. I need 5 members per club, and all of the details will be on my blog. I've been talking about it for a little while now. It's a 5-month commitment, and each month you get a variety of products in that one in color. So each month you're going to get a different in color. So you would get the ink pad, the ink refill, the ribbon, the designer series paper, a marker, and the cardstock, as well as a handmade card for me. And I always add in an additional little thank you gift. Okay, in Celebrating in Color is the Paper Pumpkin May kit. Can you believe this coming Sunday is going to be May 1st? I certainly can't. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm just adjusting this light to see if we can't get you a little brighter. My goodness, it is so dull in here today. So it's going to be 10 cards, 2 of each in the 5 different designs, and the 5 different designs are going to be each one of the different in colors, and there's going to be a golden voucher in lucky subscribers kits, and that will be redeemed for $34 Canadian in Stampin' Up! Products. How fabulous is that? Good morning, Melissa. So my sale on Saturday was fabulous, but it left me exhausted because it was a whole week of prep for it. Let's see, if I bring this down, will that make it a little brighter? I'm still trying to adjust here. So, I was feeling no mojo, nothing. I was trying to create, and I had no luck whatsoever. It was just one of those, I just made a big mess. So I turned to my annual catalog, for some inspiration. I'm just adjusting my lights here, sorry. I turned to the Annual Catalog for some inspiration. That looks a little brighter. And I decided that this beautiful cover image I was going to recreate. This is the Hues of Happiness suite of products. I have all of these marked. These were all of the items that as a demonstrator we can pre-order. I did a live with my team where we went through it and I marked it so that I could show them, we could talk about all of the different products that we can pre-order. So yeah, so this was my inspiration right here. And this is what I created. I kept it very simple. When you're struggling, it's best to go simple. So I pulled out, now this paper, whoops, I'm dropping stuff here. I just dropped my mini Stampin' Cut and Boss machine, the plate. All right, so I pulled out my paper, and this paper that is part of the suite, the Hues of Happiness, it the dies coordinate, and as you can see, I didn't stamp this. I just die cut it out. I stamped my sentiment, and then I added 2 of the leaves to the designer series paper, and that's all the stamping that I did. And now I have a little strip of the designer series paper on the inside to pretty that up, and that is actually, that is the opposite side. Isn't that just so pretty? All right, so we are using, these are all brand new products that you cannot get yet. You can get them come May the 3rd, unless you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, then you can get them now. And if you decide to sign up, you can add any of the pre-order items to your starter kit. How fabulous is that? Okay, so we have our glossy dot assortment. So pretty. Happiness Abounds, the bundle. So there's my happy birthday. I'm coming up on, May has a lot of birthdays in our family. So we have, I'm going to create a birthday card, another birthday card. And this is the leaf that I used. And then, of course, we've got our dies. Now, the cover, they used this die right here that makes it look like paper that you've torn out of a notebook. So I just omitted that, and I changed my sentiment. So let me move this down out of the way. And then I also used the Stylish Shapes dies for my sentiment. That's this one here. So I've got my dies are sitting here. So I've got my flower image, I've got my leaf image, and then this is my stitched label die. I was so sad when they retired the stitched shapes. Now there's no ovals, but we've got more, a couple, is it one more size each? I still have my, where did I tuck it back here? I still have my stitched shapes dies. There it is. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes in the original stitched shapes dies, and this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 2 more shapes, and I love that this little circle. I love that they've gone a titch smaller. So we have our stitched squares, our stitched circles, and then our sentiment banner. So this here, we've got 4 sizes to choose from. Love this. So I highly recommend that if you loved these, this would be a great addition. And let me just show you for sizing. Yes, there's certain things that, now this has the stitching on the inside and the outside. So when you cut your cardstock, you could use the, once you take the circle out, depending on the size, you could use this as a peek out window because there's the stitching on the other side. So it is slightly, I think it's slightly larger. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to die cut out both. It looks the same, however. I think the line here is a little bit further than this one here. I'd have to die cut, like I said, I'd have to die cut them out. I'll do that at some point and show you. But I just wanted to share that with you so that you are aware. And this is one of the items I overlooked at first with the pre-order. So I went ahead afterwards and ordered, I actually put in 3 pre-orders. Because some of the items weren't available when I first ordered, and then when I went to order, when they came in, I ordered that, and then I saw another demonstrator shared with these dies here. She was showing these, and I was like, oh my goodness, I missed that. I need to go back. So, so that's what I did. All right, so let's get started. And again, I'm going to use my press and seal trick for this. So I have all of my elements are ready to go here. I'm using Granny Apple Green and Night of Navy. And let's just move you out of the way. Bring in my mini Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. And I've got already 2 of my images are die cut. So I've got my other flower and my other leaf, and I am going to use my purple tape. And now you just have to adjust this till you find where that leaf matches up, the petal. So I'm looking at, you can see here, there is that little where it comes out to a point. And if you look at this flower petal right there, it comes out to a point. So that is how this is going to line up. And, although it's not going to be ready yet, we are getting, I'm just adjusting it here. We are getting magnetic plates for both the the standard size Stampin' Cut Emboss machine and the mini. The one for the standard size machine is going to be ready for the launch of the catalog. The one for this, the magnetic plate for the mini, is not going to be quite ready yet. But I am so excited for it. I do a lot of die cutting. If you follow me, you know I love to color, I love to die cut, I love to fussy cut, and I actually fussy cut out images before I remembered, oh my gosh, shake your head, girl, you got dies for that, you don't have to fussy cut. Yeah, I had fussy cut out that leaf there, which there's actually a die for it. So, yeah. All right, so I am all lined up. And to get a good, for this to go through, sometimes you get it doesn't quite, it sticks. So you want to make sure to feed it through that it is staggered, those plates. That's the way it goes through easily, just like that. So as long as your plates are staggered, it will feed through easy peasy. Now we're not quite done yet with my machine because I have to stamp my sentiment. So let's bring in, take these off first. right, so there's the one flower. I didn't have it quite lined up as perfectly as I would have liked, but it's okay. And there is my leaf. Get this stuff off. Alrighty. I also have to do groceries today. Oh my gosh, I've been putting it off and putting it off. We have had takeout 3 nights in a row. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We ordered Chinese yesterday. I said to Brett, I'm tired still. I don't want to cook. Do you want Chinese? So that's what we had. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Night of Navy. Now, if you sometimes you open it pressing like this, but this is not a ink color that I use a whole ton of. So I'm using all my energy and it's still, I'm not strong enough. It doesn't want to pop open. So if you take your bone folder and put it right in there where that little lip is and just pop it up, makes it so easy to open up. All right, so, and I will look for comments afterwards. I've been yakking away here because it's been so long since I've been with you. All right, so there we have happy birthday. Now, it's easier, I'm doing it this way as it's easier, I think, to stamp it, then die cut it. So let's move that back out of the way. Move you back in. Oh, let's flip you over. It's always a good idea to flip your plates over. And it is cutting off some of the tails of the H and the Y, but I'm okay with that. I think it still looks lovely, and I'm just making sure. There we go, and there. Now I'm just going to take it and lift it up to make sure it looks fairly straight. So let's bring this back in, and again you can see I've got it staggered. And this is why I love my mini cut and emboss machine, because, you know, when you don't have a lot of space and the job does not call for the big machine, this is perfect. So there we have our happy birthday. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, before I do anything else, because we've got our, there we go. I'm going to decide on the orientation. I'm going to leave the blue up at the top and the green at the bottom. Again, this is the opposite of the inside there. And I am going to make sure I'm in camera view. I'm going to lay out, and I want, this is a little low. I want this to be a little bit higher there. So I am going to lay this out in the orientation I want, and I am kind of having them come across like that, and then I'm going to tuck you like that, and then tuck you under like that, and then place you right, whoops, right across, let's tuck you back there, right across the middle, and then I can adjust. I want you over to the side a bit, up just a smidge, like that, and now I can bring you back up like that. And I'm holding my 2 roses to get, whoop, and I think that looks good. Are you a smidge high? What do you guys think? I'm going to look. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Sue, Rona, Mary Ann, Linda. Okay. You love the font in this bundle? Yes, I love this scripty font. So you can see I've got it quite a bit higher. I think I want to bring it just a titch lower. So I'm just going to carefully scooch it down, adjust that and that. All right, so we're still a smidge higher. All right, I like that. I like that position and that the way the layout is. So I'm going to take my Glad press and seal, and I've got a piece here all ready to go, and I'm going to very carefully place it and press it, because I want to bring in my granny apple green and my leaf, because I am now going to lift this up and I'm going to then add just a bit more of the stamping underneath, and I want to make sure that I have it so that it's gonna, the tails are going to be tucked underneath. So I'm careful. There we go. All right. So I'm going to open that up, but before we do anything else, let's get our dimensionals, which are here. And because it's all together in the orientation, I want it. So I'm going to take and add my dimensionals now. And if I go like that, it's going to kind of adhere those 2 pieces together, and then put that one there. Because it's designer series paper, it's very thin. That one there, so that leaf is not going anywhere. That. And then one there. Oh, that might be a bit too. There we go. All right. So we've got those on there. So now let's take this. I need my foam pierce mat because this is photopolymer. So we want to make sure, so we're going to put it like there. So we're going to, we want to make sure we get a good stamped image. And I inked up my granny this morning. So I'm going to take, I'm right over top, and this is where it's going to come out. So right there, just like that. And can you see, because I have re-inked, look at how much deeper that granny apple green is. I knew my ink pad was getting a little, needing a little bit of attention there. So see how that looks? I've got that perfect placement because I've got it sitting over top with my press and seal. All right, so now I'm going to take that and it's going to go right there. So I'm just going to grab you and pull you off so I can stamp. Now we are going to pull all our backings off. So this is what's considered a case for those of you that aren't familiar with that term. Case means copy and share everything. However, in my world, generally speaking, case for me is copy and selectively edit. And that is what I did. I edited out the one piece of the card, changed the sentiment, I added in that die. All right, so we're going to look and see where is that stamped image. And I think, is that straight? Before I give it a good press, I'm going to take a look, and yes, that looks straight and that loveliness. So now I can just press. If you don't have any press and seal, guys, go to the grocery store, the dollar store. I'm not sure if the dollar store gets it in or not, but and pick some up, because look at how easy that made creating that. And now I've got that piece set aside, and now I can move my foam mat, bring this in. So all I have to do, because this is all adhered down, is I have to just lift up this, carefully add a little bit of glue and hold it, hold it down. Get that lid on. Come on, stick glue. There we have. Look at how pretty that is. And how easy was that, you guys? So easy. It's those extra little tools and things that, you know, you've got that really, really help things along. Make it so much easier. All right, so my designer series paper is 4 by 5 1/4. My Night of Navy cardstock is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, giving me that lovely little border around. Oh, I think this is so pretty. Thank you, the artists at Stampin' Up, for making this morning's card so easy, because all I did was take their sample and changed it a bit to make it my own. And I just thought flipping the cardstock, the designer series paper over to add to the inside of my card, brought that bit of the floral and the brightness to the inside. All right, let's get rid of these before they stick to everything. Okay. My base is my normal thick basic white 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Now this stuff here, the new products, you cannot get until May 3rd unless you join my team. I am always looking to grow my team. My sassy stampers, you could add any of the pre-order stuff to your starter kit, and then if you were to sign up today, then come May 3rd, when the catalog goes live to everyone, you can then get a 20% discount on all of your orders. Most of my team are happy discount shoppers. They love the product and they love getting it at a discount. Okay, so there's my insert. My insert piece is 4 by 5 1/4. This strip of designer series paper is 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. And the last thing we have to do is add some of these pretty glossy dots assortment. And I'm much happier with this being up just slightly. Not too awful much, but enough. Good morning, Marilyn. Hello, Jeannie and Sharon. You are welcome, Melissa. I'm thinking I'm going to do a class with this bundle. It is my favorite bundle at this point in time. It's so hard to pick. There's so many beautiful things, but I love this. And I have lots of ideas for it. I just was so tired. I just couldn't come up with. So I will be doing a class to go. That's one of my virtual classes. And then let's bring this down to here, this other one. So this will be a class to go, meaning not in person. You purchase it and get everything either picked up from my front porch or I mail it to you and I do a video for each of the projects. And I always include a thank you card with yet another idea for you for the stamp set. In this case, it'll be the bundle. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so there we have today's card. Oh, so lovely. And then the inside. So now I have 2 cards for my May birthdays. Like I said, we have, my birthday is in May. I love May. I love celebrating my birthday. I have 2 nieces in May. I have my mother-in-law in May. My sister's one sister's anniversary is in May. Mother's Day is in May. And this, here we've got, you know, so many sentiments in here. So many sentiments. One of my team members is celebrating her Stampiversary in May. 2 actually. One at the beginning and one at the end. So I may end up using this suite as well for this because we've got a congratulations sentiment. So that is all for me today. Let me take a look and see. Good morning, Tammy. Yeah, so does that help with the brightness? I'm going to wait a second. Please, oh, I love the loves. Thank you so much for sharing the love, you guys. Facebook really likes it when you give me a heart. They love it when you give me, leave me comments. Oh, Sharon's birthday's in May too. Yes. Oh, and so is, Stephanie. I have to, I'm still, a little jet lagged from my sale. So I'm not thinking totally straight. So I have so many birthday cards to make. I like to send my team members birthday cards as well. They may not be on time, but I do make sure that I do create cards for them all. Yeah, so share my video. Sharing is caring. It's how I reach more crafty friends, team members, and customers. If you're watching on YouTube, there's no live button at the top. You're watching the replay. Please click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Below on YouTube, I will have the blog post link in the description box below. Now remember, you cannot purchase any of this stuff. However, you can purchase all of the basic supplies I used. The ink pads, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, cardstock, all of the tools, all of that. So, yeah. Please, if you're shopping in my online store, use this month's host code. If your order is under $200, if it's over $200, don't use the code as you're going to get your own rewards from Stampin' Up. Or you can contact me directly to place your order for you. I'm happy to do that. I appreciate every single order I get. It's how I actually make money. With no orders and no class signups, Marcy doesn't make any money, as this is my job. So, thank you so much. I love that you've spent some time with me this morning. And if you have any questions, please reach out. I'm happy to answer any that I can. Have a fabulous Monday, you guys, and I will see you Wednesday at 1 o'clock. I'm hoping Wednesday at 1 o'clock on YouTube. My vehicle is going in to get an oil change, tune-up, winter tires finally off. Then Thursday, my windshield is being replaced because I have a nasty crack that's spreading rather quickly. But yeah, hopefully Wednesday my vehicle is done by noon so that I can go live with you guys on YouTube at 1 o'clock. I will post and let you know if there is going to be a change in the time. All right, have a great day. Have a great next couple days. If you need anything, please reach out. And we will see you again very soon. Bye for now.